Mark, it was incredible. No one was expecting for this to happen. Yes, dozens of cyclists were in the middle of this intersection behind me here at Manchester and Normandy. They were shouting at drivers. They were trying to make the public aware of their presence as cyclists, of course, very upset after their friend was hit and killed yesterday. And that's why they were here. They were also gathering about a half mile from here at that victim's mother's home. They came back here. They were blocking off the street. At one point, an LAPD officer was trying to get through. The crowd did get chaotic, it did get violent, and then moments later is when another car comes through this intersection and hits that pedestrian. At some point it appeared that he was trying to pull people away from the intersection. I will warn you, this is difficult video to watch, but take a look at what happened. So that driver, it was a tan color sedan, a four-door, I believe it was a Honda rather, and it went through this intersection. Police are still looking for it. And again, these dozens of cyclists were here protesting the death of their friend. We saw paramedics arrive on the scene about 7 or 10 minutes after he was struck, and they were here for their friend. They were trying to ask the public for help in finding the person who struck and killed that person yesterday at this same intersection here at Manchester and Normandy. I was looking at that victim. He was bleeding in the face. It appeared he was trying to keep his eyes open. Several of his friends gathered around him after he hobbled to the sidewalk and were trying to keep him awake, checking on his well-being. He was then transported to a hospital by first responders. And just minutes before all of this happened, when we were gathered at the first victim's home, speaking with his mother, the young man who was struck today asked to speak with us, asked to speak with Eyewitness News about his friend and the impact he had on his life. He said he was an inspiration to him. Take a listen to what he said just minutes before he was struck by that car.
When he started being fast, he was like, he didn't give nobody no mercy. He was like he inspired me to get back on my bike.
Now, again, it's unclear what his condition is right now. We did see him. You saw that in the video. He did stand up right after he was hit. He hobbled over to that sidewalk. He was transported to the hospital. Police looking for that tan color sedan. It is a four-door. It was a very chaotic scene. That car was in this intersection before. It appeared it was being blocked. It's unclear exactly what was happening because there were so many people. But the LAPD also saying it appears all of these folks were here to pay their respects for their friend, and they shouldn't have blocked the intersection, but they are still looking for that driver who got away today and the driver who got away yesterday.